What's up everyone, it's me again, the greatest villain expert and Doctor Who expert. So now, carry on with my Doctor Who DVD collection. I'm moving down to season 15. So, here we go. The next one I got is Horror of Fang Rock. Yeah, it's quite an interesting story, but the Rutan in it, you know, the monster, they're called the Rutans, enemy of the Sontarans. It's just quite creepy. I mean, it looks like a giant green jellyfish or a giant brain. But in the story, the Doctor and Leela have travelled back to the Fang Rock, and it's so a mysterious light in the sky, an unnatural glow in the ocean, and a thick fog bring terror to the lighthouse keeper of Fang Rock. When the Doctor and Leela arrive, the first death has already cast doubt on the safety of the lighthouse, but the Doctor discovers something more terrifying and evil than even he could ever imagined. So, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Image of the Fendor. Great story. Introduces the Doctor's new companion, K9, who is voiced by John Leeson. K9 has also had another series of his own, the Doctor Who spin-off series called K9. K9 looks very different from his spin-off series, but this is actually his first incarnation in this. So, great story, love it. Image of the Fendor. I think this is quite light for me, and this is quite an interesting story, and the Doctor faces off with a creature called the Fendor, and he tries to save the woman who the cult who use her to be the new image of the Fendor, and they succeeded. So the Doctor, well, he tries to save her, but it didn't happen. So I give it a 4 out of 10. The Sunmakers. Great story. I've seen this on TV, well, a long time ago, in 2013. So, this creature is called the Osirian, and he finds out who the Doctor really is, and he told his people that the Doctor just came onto the planet Pluto by mistake, and Leela is being captured, and the Doctor tries to save her. And so the Osirians are quite creepy in this. I mean, look at the eyebrows. I know, and he looks quite short. Gotta say, I'll give it a 3 out of 10 for this one. So moving down to the next shelf. Underworld is a great one. I love this one. The Doctor, Leela and K9 enter a spiral nebula, the Doctor calls it, and they're about to meet these creatures called the Minions, who the Time Lords know, and the Doctor knows everything about them. They are quite dangerous in this story, and the Doctor faces off with the dangerous computer, and the crew and all the people who are enslaved by the Minions from the planet Minios are in danger. So it is up to the Doctor to stop them, to stop the Minions once and for all. And last but not least, the Invasion of Time. In the story, the Doctor declares his presidency of Supreme President of Gallifrey, and was given the Sash of Rassilon, the Rod of Rassilon, and the Key of Rassilon. It also two of his enemies, called the Vardans, who wants to seize control of Gallifrey, even the Sontarans, who had returned, and they also found a way into the Doctor's TARDIS, and they plan to conquer Gallifrey. And also, right here, this character, right on top of Leela, is called His name is Barusa. He is a Time Lord, and he is the Doctor's teacher for a long time ago. And Barusa is also a bad guy as well. Well, maybe in Peter Davison's era, which I will talk about soon. And also, this story is also a companion exit for Leela and K9. But in the end, the Doctor has a box who says K9, which he borrowed it from the Professor. So I give this one a 10 out of 10 because this is a great story and it's very original. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, like, subscribe and comment below, and I will talk about the key to time next week. Allons-y.